Hello, dear students. How are you? My name is Bertalieva Жадра. I am a teacher of English language from Kazala city. School Lyceum number 16, named after Maxim Gorky. English lesson grade 10. Unit 3, Virtual Reality. Lesson 5. Theme of the lesson, the world of 2D gaming. Learning objectives. Recognize inconsistencies in argument in extended talk on a range of general and curricular subjects. Skim a range of lengthy texts with speed to identify content meriting closer reading on a range of general and curricular topics. Okay, let's start the lesson. Open your books on page 40. Exercise 1. Vocabulary. Computer accessories and gadgets. Listen and repeat the words on the right.
Speakers.
Okay.
Headphones. Tablet.
Tablet.
Games console.
The fifth.
Smartphone. Keyboard. Monitor. Mouse.
Very good, you are right. Exercise 1b. What do we use the items for? For example,
we use a mouse to move the cursor around the screen.
Okay, the speakers and the headphones.
We use speakers and headphones to listen to sound through the computer.
Very good. The tablet.
We use a tablet as a portable computer.
Games console.
We use a games console to play games.
Smartphone.
We use a smartphone to make calls, send texts, take photos, and more.
We use a keyboard to enter information into a computer.
And monitor.
We use a monitor to view information from a computer on the screen.
Very good, well done. Exercise 2. Let's introduce with the new words of today's lesson. Write down these new words.
Arcade machine. Arcade.
Also repeat after the author.
Capture the imagination. Code. Collector's item. Combine. Comfort. Complex. Computer memory. Download. Download. Downloadable content. Freedom. Graphics. Increasingly. Interact. Kidnap. Make a comeback.
Very good. Exercise 3. The world of 2D gaming. Let's watch the video.
The world of 2D gaming. You may think that games with 2D computer graphics are a thing of the past, but these cartoon-like games are making a surprise comeback. In the 1970s and 1980s, there were no consoles to play your favorite 2D games on in the comfort of your own home. People went to amusement arcades to play on game machines. There, they defended the Earth from alien spaceships or bounced around in platform games. In these games, the characters run left or right across the screen, leaping from one platform to the next. the arcade video games may seem simplistic compared to today's complex open-world adventures, but these games captured the imagination of a whole generation of gamers. In the 1980s and 90s, programmers began developing games with 3D computer graphics. These were more realistic and allowed the players more freedom to explore the virtual world. New games consoles used all the power of newer technology to create open-world games with immersive gameplay. It seemed that the days of 2D gaming were over. However, as smartphones became the must-have gadget for the new millennium, designers were looking for games that could be played on them. 2D games were cheaper to produce and didn't require as much computer memory. That meant that they were more suitable for handheld devices. With the rise in popularity of old games, console makers have released modern versions of old 2D consoles that are sold as collector's items, and new games are still being produced. So, while excellent graphics and complex gameplay are a must for any serious gamer, it seems there's still a place in their hearts for simpler games of the past.
Very good. I think this video was very useful for you. Let's do the exercises. Exercise 3. Read again and choose from the sentence A to F the one which fits each gap 1 to 5. There is one extra sentence. You need to find this extra sentence. I will give you few minutes. Okay, very good. If you finish, let's check. One is D, yes? However, learning to code is like learning to speak a new language, computer language. 2 is F. People went to amusement arcades to play on a game machines. 3 is B. These were also the first games to have storylines. 4 is E. 2D now seemed very old-fashioned. And the last 5 is A. That meant that they were more suitable for handheld devices. The extra sentence is C. However, larger games with many levels may require a whole team of programs. Well done, students, very good. Exercise number 4. Answer the questions. First question. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of 2D games? Also, I will give you few minutes to do this exercise. Very good. Answer of the first sentence.
The advantages of 2D games are that they are cheap to produce, don't require much computer memory, and are suitable for handheld devices. The disadvantages are that they are simplistic, with pixelated characters, and only involve one screen.
The second question is, why are 2D games popular again? The answer:
2D games are popular again because they can be played on smartphones as a mobile game. Modern versions of 2D consoles are now collector's items, and new games are still being produced.
The third question: which games, 2D or 3D, would you prefer to play? Why? The answer:
I would prefer to play 3D games, because I think a bigger virtual world with realistic characters is better than a game played on one screen with flat pixelated characters.
For the third question, also you can give your answers. Exercise number 5. Fill in. You should put these words for their places. Now also I will give you the time. Okay, very good. This is the correct answers of the words. I think my lesson was useful for you. Thank you for your attention. The lesson is over. Goodbye.